Hi, my name is Jessie Pearson, and this is my video application for the Dillon Spirit Development Program 2026. I've always found that spirits are a great way for people to connect. You can have a meaningful conversation over a great cocktail the same way you would over a great meal. It's never about what's in the glass, it's about the atmosphere, the experience, and the memories that are created from sharing that moment with someone. This idea of connection has been important to me for as long as I can remember. Growing up, my family made it a priority every Sunday to sit down and have dinner together. This was a time for us to slow down, talk, laugh, and really be present with one another. As I've gotten older, that sense of togetherness has really stayed important to me, and I see the same thing reflected in the way people come together over drinks today. That's why I'm passionate about building a career in the spirits industry. It combines creativity, storytelling, and community, creating products and experiences that bring people together in a meaningful way. What really draws me to the Mark Anthony Group and Dillon's is that same focus on doing things thoughtfully and with purpose, not just producing products, but creating moments that people genuinely care about. What excites me most is the opportunity to connect with people who are genuinely curious. People aren't just coming for a drink, they're coming to learn, ask questions, and understand what makes Dillon's truly unique. I love telling a story, and Dillon's has such a strong one. From small batch production, attention to detail, and that quality over quantity mindset, it's evident that there's care behind everything that you do. I would love to bring that to life for guests, whether that's explaining the distilling process, recommending a cocktail, or helping people find something they'll truly love. I've seen how meaningful guest interactions can be through my experience as a spa receptionist in a luxury hotel setting. Making that first impression and feeling that I've had an impact on making sure someone's stay is positive, memorable, and enjoyable is truly so rewarding. I'd love to bring that same attention to detail and care to the Dillon's tasting room. This spring, I'll be graduating from the University of Guelph with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, as well as certificates in Business and Leadership. Coming out of high school, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do career-wise, but I did know I was interested in human behavior. I also knew that psychology would give me a flexible foundation for many different career paths. I chose Guelph because of its sense of community. Although it's a larger university, it feels very welcoming, and there's so many opportunities to get involved and make connections. Another huge factor in my decision was the Guelph equestrian team. I've been riding and competing on horses my whole life, and it was really important to me that I didn't have to put this passion on hold while pursuing my education. After a year on the team, I was elected co-captain. In this role, I managed budgeting, logistics, I helped plan events, I managed sponsorship outreach, as well as our social media. Needless to say, this taught me a lot, and it really helped develop my organizational and leadership skills, both of which I can apply to work in the future. One of the best teams that I worked on was for a final assignment in a capstone psychology course this past semester. Our group was tasked with creating a report and presentation for caregivers of people with dementia. What made our team so strong was a shared sense of purpose. We all really cared about the topic and wanted to create something meaningful, accurate, and accessible for people who could benefit from it. That motivation really elevated the quality of our work. We also had strong communication and trust. We openly gave and received constructive feedback, and no one was afraid to challenge ideas respectfully because we wanted the final product to be the best that it could be. This experience reflects what excites me about working for Dillon's and within the Mark Anthony Group. That emphasis on collaboration and pride in what you're creating really resonates with me, and I'd love to be a part of that kind of team. I think the two most important things are communication and adaptability. Communication isn't just about speaking, it's about active listening, understanding what a customer needs, and responding in a way that feels welcoming and genuine. Whether someone has a lot of questions or is just looking for a good recommendation, strong communication makes every interaction feel personal. Adaptability is just as important. I've learned firsthand working in the hospitality industry that things can't always go as planned, but the ability to stay calm, think on your feet, and adjust your approach helps turn potential issues into positive experiences. To me, great customer service is creating a seamless and genuinely enjoyable experience for a guest. That means being willing to go above and beyond to make sure the guest feels valued and really well taken care of. A memorable example of this for me was when I visited Scotland a couple summers ago. I was traveling with my mom before continuing on to England to do an international summer school program. I was already really excited about experiencing new places, cultures, and meeting new people. While in Scotland, we booked a small bus tour to go through the Scottish Highlands. The buses usually hold up to 16 people, but for our tour, there was 4 guests total, as well as our tour guide, Karen. Instead of rescheduling or rushing us through the itinerary, Karen took the opportunity to make this experience even more personal. She'd added extra stops, took the time to get to know us, our heritage, and essentially tailored the rest of our tour to what was most important to us. Her kindness and flexibility turned what could have been a normal tour into a truly memorable and positive experience. Hi, I'm Jessie. I'm a territory sales representative for the Mark Anthony Group. First of all, thank you so much for taking some time to chat with me today. I'd love to introduce to you Dillon's Dry Gin 7 and discuss why I think it'd be a great fit for your store. This is a classic dry gin made right here in Ontario. It's smooth and really easy to enjoy, and a lot of customers love it for a classic gin and tonic or a martini. It's one of those bottles that people keep reaching for once they've tried it. What I really like about Gin 7 is that it feels premium without being intimidating. It has a great local story behind it, but it's also very approachable for the everyday gin drinker. Dillon's is a brand that people recognize and trust, and being part of the Mark Anthony Group means it's supported and easy to stand behind. I see Gin 7 as a great option for customers looking to trade up to a quality Canadian gin. It's an easy recommendation for staff when someone asks for a classic dry or martini style gin. I'd love to hear what's been moving well in your gin section lately and talk about how this could fit in. I believe that I'm the best candidate for the Dillon Spirit Development Program because I bring a combination of hands-on hospitality experience, a genuine passion for connecting with people, and a strong drive to learn and grow within the industry. Working in guest-facing roles has given me a strong background in customer service. It's also taught me how to communicate clearly, adapt quickly, and create positive and memorable experiences. What I enjoy most is the opportunity to share knowledge and help people feel confident in their choices, whether that's answering questions or guiding someone toward a product that they'll love. Dillon's emphasis on craft and quality is something I really respect, and I'd be proud to represent a brand that people trust. Most importantly, I'm curious and motivated to learn as much as I can. I see this program as a great opportunity to build a real understanding of the spirits industry while contributing energy, professionalism, and a strong work ethic to the role. Thank you so much for considering my application. I'm excited about the chance to grow with Dillon's and the Mark Anthony Group.